Hi folks, I'm glad you're here. Thank you very much for joining me. Yep, you've been having an earthquake swarm there in Oklahoma. Started out with a magnitude 3.2 at 9:36 p.m. local time, and proceeded to a magnitude 4.3 at 9:46 p.m. local time. Let me close this and show you. There's 19 earthquakes so far that USGS is reporting. Also, we got a magnitude 4.1 at 5:36 a.m. today. And then the last one they reported was a 2.7 at 6:55 a.m. So here is the location of an unknown fault. They do not know that there is a fault zone in this location. I think there is. I gave it my own names. I call it the Coffee Creek Fault and the Castile Fault. As you know, faults will often follow rivers and streams. Off on the west here, we have the Humboldt Fault, and there's been quite a few earthquakes along here. And geologists believe that there has been a great amount of stress built up going all the way up to Kansas because of the injection of the wastewater from the oil and gas industry. And they are warning people that there is going to be more earthquakes to come. Here's an example of a previously unknown fault. It's the Sooner Lake Fault, and it extends from the Humboldt Fault all the way over through here. As you know, most faults follow rivers, rivers and streams, and you can see this Arkansas River. So that's along the Sooner Lake Fault Zone. I'm getting all tongue-tied. I'm all excited here about all this happening. Let me bring it down. Okay, so I drew out. We got the Coffee Creek Fault and Castile Creek. Okay, and it's actually two different creeks. It's probably the same fault line that has ruptured in two different spots right there. And this is probably what has caused these earthquakes, the movement of this fault zone, because of the tension that has grown from the Humboldt Fault Zone. All these uncharted faults are being reactivated. Once again, because of the pressure that has built up over the years from all the disposal wells from the oil and gas industry that's being applied to the Humboldt Fault Zone, which is part of the Mid-Continent Rift system. Isn't that nice to know? I'm being sarcastic. Looking at Google Maps, you can see all the different waterways. So this fault zone probably zips around and goes along up through here, and we got more up over here. See the darker greens? Those are probably all part of the different fault lines coming off of the Humboldt Fault Zone. Also, because of the Earth's magnetic field getting weaker and weaker, many of these rift systems have also been reactivated. So with humans pumping the junk into the ground, we're just speeding nature up along. These earthquakes are probably going to continue for several weeks, so have things bolted down. Be earthquake prepared. I downloaded two different monitors. This is that magnitude 4.3. I'm going to have to put these on my map. One is from Arcadia, which would be down over here somewhere. And then the other one is Dexter, I believe. Actually, Deco, D-E-O-K. So I'm going to have to mark that here too so I can check out without going through trying to find a monitor close to the location of the earthquakes. So I have not reviewed this yet. I just got done as quick as I could going through this. Let me make this one bigger because this is Arcadia. Yeah, see, sharp points, fault movement. This is all fault movement. Okay, then more recently, let's see, what do we got? Oh, it's not going to show me. I hate that when I download the data and it doesn't show me. All right, let me try another monitor. All right, here's a recent earthquake. Seeing how it won't show me the data, I'm going to try again at 1651 Universal Time. Not being reported. Anything since 1255 Universal has not been reported that I'm going to show you. All right, I'm going to try and download the data again. Let's see, we got, we look like down here somewhere. It's hard to tell down here. I had to make this one smaller so I could find them. 1634. Okay. All right, I just re-downloaded data. I hope they're good. It's showing. Okay. Okay, 1640, not being reported. That is what's considered a slow-moving tremor. And we'll go to the spectrogram for that. Yeah, there's actually 2 pulses in there, but you would probably put it all together. And I'm going to try and really shorten up the seismic wave is what I did. And it comes in as a 2.55. Then we got some more slow-moving tremors over here. Yeah. They have it marked in red over here in this section. Yeah, and that one's not being reported at 1623. But that, again, also is a slow-moving tremor. Look at that. Yeah, it starts... I'll have to make it bigger again. Okay, it starts... Oh, I'm on the wrong line. Probably in there. And then ends up... Oh, somewhere over here. Right there. We'll stop it there. That would then come in as a magnitude... yeah, 3.70. But it's actually several earthquakes, so it wouldn't be that big. Yeah, and if it did, you guys would definitely have felt it. So I divided it up just for the one, let me bring this over, just the one initial strong shaking, which would have been a 2.38. And then the other one, see, you can see right here, we got this. Let me bring it over. And then, yeah, look at that. Over there, and we'll end it. Let me pull this over so you can see it. And we'll end it there. So that would be a 2.36. Not being reported. They're not reporting the slow-moving tremors. Okay, close it out. Yeah, this is Arcadia. And I think this is another one they're not reporting. Let's see, 1255. No, that's the last one they're reporting. They're saying this one is a 2.7, but I come up with a 2. Let me bring it down. A 2.83. Yeah. Lots is happening there. On the other monitor, which is ADOK, you can see we got lots marked in red. Lots and lots. We got a little popping here. There's just so much going on. Look at that. Looks like the monitor stopped working or something. Let me check it out. Nope, a quick popping. Okay. And I'm sure that's all, yeah, see pointed tops. That's all fault movement. And then we got another one right there and another one there too. It's going small on me. Let's see, what's more recent? We got that one there, slow moving tremor. And I'll bring it over. And another one there. Yeah, long duration, slow-moving tremors. Lots and lots going on there. Yeah, you could have a large one coming in the future. Yeah, the largest, I believe, in the state was back in 2016. That's when this fault here got reactivated, when they had the magnitude 5.8. I've covered other earthquakes that have recently occurred here in the Humboldt, along the Humboldt fault zone. You guys that follow me will know. Let's see, 2011, over here by close to Fairview, there was a 5.1. And what was the date for this? 1.7. That was November 4th. I don't post or put on here all the earthquakes in Oklahoma because we know, you know, that it is all induced by the pumping in the water, the wastewater. And like I said, this whole area, the Mid-Continent Rift Zone, this Humboldt fault system, it's got all kinds of tension that has built up with all the years and years of pumping all that garbage into the water, the waste disposal waters. Yeah, and so for some reason they think it's going to continue over here. I hope you're ready. Yeah, try and sue them, right? But they have reactivated all these unknown faults. Now, I am calling this the Coffee Creek Fault Zone, Castell Creek Fault. That's my own interpretation. They have not given this fault zone a name. All of them are about 6 kilometers in depth that have occurred, or about 3 to 4 miles, fairly shallow. USGS gave the one earthquake, the larger one, intensity level 5. You guys got damage. What kind of damage did you have? Felt by most people, some breakage of dishes, windows, plaster, disturbance of tall objects. This is the county of Edmonton. Let's see, we got one right here for Tuttle, intensity level 5. Guthrie, intensity level 5. Jones, intensity level 5. Let's see how far out it was reported. Okay, up there by Wichita, Kansas, it looks like. Red Hills. I don't know if they got maybe just the names here. What's this one, the farthest one? Lawton, okay. Thank you for sending your reports to EMSC. This is more reports of what we can now read, what people felt. I also have a couple videos I'm going to show you. One of a dog. This little dog was standing there like he knew something was coming. Something was amiss. And he just kind of stood there frozen. And then the earthquake hit. And the little dog was the only dog that was smart enough to go underneath the table. The other dogs ran throughout the house. This one here says everything in the house shook and lights on the ceiling moved around and everything vibrated. Another one, the whole house shook. Another one says woke me up, knocked a few things off the shelves. Woke up, house shook for about 5 to 6 seconds. Yeah, that one said about 2 seconds. Stronger than the other, 4.2 a few hours earlier, jolted me out of a hard sleep. Bed rattling around the house, was violently shaking. Woke him up, 15 to 30 seconds, 2 times above 4 in 10 hours. Woke him up. Yeah, get that stuff fastened down. Yeah, your hot water heater. Yeah, your bookcases. Make sure you don't have anything above your bed or where you sit on the couch or maybe in your lazy boy chair. Yeah, where things can fall on top of you. Another one said 15 to 20 seconds. Was asleep but felt my bed shaking a little bit. I thought my daughter was trying to wake me up, but nobody was near me. Then felt the house tremble a little bit. Not a huge quake, but enough to rattle me a tad. I've never felt an earthquake that strong before. Shook my house walls and actually knocked stuff off of my desk. What kind of damage do you have? Woke me up, rolling sort of a quake like the one last night. It felt strong and intense. It lasted a long time too. Yeah, poor people. Now this one was, I believe the 4.3, which occurred, I have to go up here and see, at 5:36 a.m. They've already downgraded it to a 4.1. Yeah, wasn't as strong as you thought. 1,600 people said they felt this one. Another thing too, I noticed the moment tensor ball, we got spreading here for this one. The one that occurred at 9:46 p.m. last night, they have not downgraded that one. 3,501 people sent reports. This was a thrust earthquake. This was actually movement of the fault line, where the fault actually ruptured for that one. Here on EMSC, you can see it's a 4.3. The time was 11:36, but USGS has downgraded it to a 4.1. And I want to see where this is at. They did have more moment tensor balls, but they've been removed also. And this quake here, not necessarily, well, they're saying it occurred there, but somewhere in here is where the fault ruptured. It's hard to say. You'd have to go out and walk out there and see. Might be able to see. I don't know. Do you guys have snow there now? I don't know. If you do find any area where the ground opened up and ruptured, let me know. That would be very interesting to put for my notes. So be prepared, be safe. These earthquakes are going to continue. Please like, share, and make sure you're still subscribed. Yeah, the little bot for AI likes to unsubscribe people. They did a bunch of layoffs there at Google, trying to save money because of the coming economic crash. So maybe we won't have as much censoring unless the bot does it, because they've laid off a lot of people there at Google. Please stay safe, and I will talk to you later. God bless you. Bye.